Hello, my friends. This is Paula, and I am back today to work on the Cheaply Chic Traveler's Notebook designed by Lynette over at Cheaply Chic. I'll link her Etsy shop below. Okay, this is a monthly club. Not a club. It's not a club. It's a monthly journal that is made and comes with a kit, or you can buy it without the kit, that she puts out every month. I don't know if any are left this month. If so, you should grab it. But she is going to be taking off 3 months because of major construction in her house. And trust me, I know what that's like because we've been doing it in this house. We finally completed our guest bathroom. And yes, it is stunning. I was very surprised. My husband has never done home construction like that, and he did a great job. I mean, he did a great job. And today's his birthday. Happy birthday, sweetheart. Okay, so let's get started. I did some decoupage ahead of time because it's such a mess in a traveler's notebook, but it's so worth it. Today you always get some kind of napkin in your kit, I feel like, and this came with an orange tie, the same color as the flowers on this what feels like a handkerchief or very vintage fabric. I just love it. Okay, so we're gonna get busy. 8.5 by 4.5 is the size of these, and you get about 15 sheets of paper in them, and so you can double that for front and back. So I'll show you the ones we've done as we go through it, but we're going to stop when there's one to take care of. Okay, I did go back and add this flower. I found it and I just thought the colors were perfect for this. This is fabric right here and a doily and so forth. Okay, this is this napkin. I'm not sure if it was in the kit or not, or if it was in the add-on. You can also get add-on kits if you're fast enough. So I'm going to take some of this same fabric you saw on the last page and put it in on this page as a pocket. Now I'm just going to lay some Fabri-Tac right there. And, you know, try not to be too heavy. I was pretty heavy on that, though, I'm going to say. And then, if you want to put it on a piece of cardstock or something before you put it in the actual book, you can glue it onto that and then glue it into the book. But I like just putting the fabric in there just like it is. It works perfectly fine. You just have to work to get it on there straight. And you'll probably have glue on you when it's all said and done. Okay, so I'm just starting down here at the bottom and trying not to have to move it around any more than necessary. There we go. That was too easy. That was way too easy. Now you want to press it down, and you're going to get some glue that comes through the Fabri-Tac. So be aware to put something in this page until that dries to keep it from sticking to its neighbor. I'm going to get a wipey right now for my hands because, yeah, it came through onto me. Not horrible, but just a little bit. Okay, so got that done. The pocket is down. We'll let that dry while we go forward. Okay, so I'm going to put my book weight here. Make sure you guys are seeing everything okay. Now, I have these little black bags that I got, I don't know, at Target or at Michael's, one of the two. And I bought a little pack of them, and there's different colors. And I'm going to put it on this side because I like that it's so deep navy you can't tell it. It looks black. And it may be black, but I'm going to put it right here. It fits perfect. And I'm not going to give it an extra pocket. I'm just, since it's going to be my journal, I don't need extra pockets. Listen, I have to work to have enough to say. I'm not real great at journaling, and it makes me sad because I watch all these women that journal and love these journaling books so much. I love them. I don't journal very much. And this is big enough for me right here, because I can journal, I can use this book for 2 months probably if I need to, because I don't journal a whole lot. And I love journaling on tags and journaling cards. And I don't like to leave very many blank pages, because that just means I've got to come up with a lot, right? I can usually do it. I usually have stuff to say, trust me. I'm going to get this glue right here that's hanging out. I don't want it to do that, because it will leave a mess. So you get your adhesive remover and make sure it's not going to cause your pages to stick together. I hope you guys are doing well. I just came in. My husband's doing yard work on his birthday. He just wanted to get out there. He was looking forward to it. He had to dig up a tree that had grown under a bush over years that had never been taken out. I don't know what the people prior to us did, but not very much. It's frustrating, isn't it, when you buy a house and you get all these surprises? They're not horrible, but they are work. You gotta do it. And we knew the bathrooms were not perfect and that we'd have to make changes, and that's not a big deal, except it cost. We did get our shower and our shower door and our faucets for the shower and the drain and everything for that shower yesterday. And we did an insert because it came with a comfy little seat, and we were just thinking about our future. You all know what that's like, right? We all gonna have to face it. All right. Okay, so here we go. Now we've got this here. And we had a seat in one that was not an insert, and the brick or the tile or whatever would just cut your legs, and I didn't like it. Now this looks like it's upside down because the napkin is turned different ways. And so that one looks upside down, which I really hate, but this cowl is upright, and so are the ones at the lower portion. And this, it's just how it is. Like, see, this is an extra piece. That cow's upside down, that pig's upside down, but the cow's low. They're all just arranged weird. So I decided just to accept it. So I have this really cool journaling card here, and it's actually a sticker, which I didn't realize until I started inking it. Isn't that awesome? I do not know where this journaling card came from. A lot of times, if I'm planning on doing a farm or whatever, if I see things that are on sale that I might be able to incorporate, I buy them. And it might just be one sheet. And I think this was just one sheet. And I'm going to put this one on the black, because I think it'll look better on the black. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to put it on a doily first. Wait a minute. Is that what my plan was? Yes, it is. My plan was to put it on a doily. I'm trying to remember. No, it's a hoe doily, just like that. Think, 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 Paula. So I'm going to turn this over and put some glue on my doily. I almost forgot it. I love putting doilies in my journal. It just adds a little something, something. It's another layer, that gives your book more dimension. And it's just more fun to look at. And I'm not going to worry too much. Now, this is another one of those things that if you leave glue on it, it could stick to your other page. So make sure you get all the glue off and that you can. And it's coming through, but that's okay. And I did all the inking ahead of time, so you guys wouldn't have to be totally bored the whole time. You know, I'm noticing that my videos are probably too long. I'm noticing in my stats that people are only watching about 10 minutes. Give me your feedback on that. And tell me your thoughts on why some people can do an hour and people love it and want it to be longer. But people will tell me they like it, and then I start reading my stats, and my stats don't prove that. So they're not watching the whole thing. They're probably fast forwarding or just shutting it off or whatever. And I hate the thought of people doing that. And of course, I'll accept whatever. So this is a tag that Lynette stamped and put in one of my kits. Excuse me, I bought extra kits because I want to do a farm journal at some point. But my pink was not pale, but he has a bright pink face. Excuse me. I have a tree that's about to bloom outside my craft room with some big flowers. And I think it is killing me. Not really. That was a little much of an exaggeration. So I'm going to put this, instead of putting a regular topper on this tag, I'm going to put a black and white stripe. You know, because I'm doing matchy-matchy. I don't mean to, but that's what I'm doing. Matchy-matchy. Okay. All right, so I'm not worrying about it being really close down because I really just want it for design purposes. I just wanted to make it look different on top because it's going to fit in the pocket just fine. Just like that. Now, we also have this locally grown. I thought we could put over here. We're going to need to make another tag also. So I'm thinking, where do I want to put this? I like the locally grown right there, but it's going to go into this pocket that's very tight. Oh my goodness, I'm going to have to do a skinny tag because this does not want to move. Yep, that's not going to work. I'm going to have to cut it down a little bit so I can slide it in there. And let's see. This is called just putting a bunch of things you like in a pile and seeing what you can do. Yeah, so if I glue this on here, I want this in here to keep it from sticking to the paper behind it. And I have a little yellow and a little white tag. And I'm thinking that we could, you know, put them on here, maybe like this. Let me staple those. I love stapling tags. I think they're so cute on stuff like this. And then we've got this. Yeah, let's do it. I think I like it. And so tell me a little bit about what you've been doing. The next video, I think I'm going to go ahead and start my like my art journal. You know, I've had an art journal, and everything that's gone on has kind of slowed me down. I've done an art journal for many years. I don't do them all the time, but a lot of people are doing them on YouTube, and I think I'm going to join in. I made a book just for that, and so yeah, I'm going to have to look at it and decide exactly what I want to do. Okay, so now we've got to think what kind of tag. I was thinking that maybe we could get another one out of the kit. Let me look. Let me look. Gotta find it real quick. I know it's right here. I have several different tags. Sometimes it's hard to decide, isn't it? I also like this flash card. But I don't think nope, it's not gonna fit. Maybe there's a skinnier one. Nope. Well. We also are going to need a place for me to put my letter from Lynette, so I may use this as an opportunity to put this in here. And I'll just fold it like a long tag, and we'll see how it fits in here. Oh yeah, that works perfect. It's a little bit tall, so I'll just trim off a little bit of it. And that way it doesn't stick up too much. Just lost my blade, just a moment. My blade's about had it too. I need to change it out. So I'll put that in here. I'm going to go ahead and slide it behind the vellum. And when it dries, I'll pull the vellum out. Yeah, there we go. And actually, that's really kind of in the way. I'll do it like this. Okay, so really, I think that says a lot about this page. Now, we do have this bottle cap. And I was thinking this would be a cute page to put it on. We got the tags here. So I was thinking it'd be cute to put that over here. Or we have this milk top. Perfectly truly pure milk. Nashville. Pure milk. Yeah, and this really looks good. The color really looks good. So let's put this on here. Yeah, that's going to work great. And we'll just glue it right on. And I think we can put it here. Yeah, that's what we'll do. Oops, it's upside down. Paula, pay attention. Wake up. Trust me, I've been awake. So I'm going to let that sit there for a second. Now I have another tab that we could put on top of another. I have another one of these tabs right here, only it's a different paper. It's this one. And I think I'm going to attach it right here in the center of this letter from Lynette. You do get the letter from Lynette in your kit as well. It's always a nice encouraging note. Okay, here we go. All right. There we go. Yeah, I'm hoping we can knock out 3 pages. We'll see. And I've got so much glue on me, it's making me crazy. And making me crazy. So this is going to go in here, and it's going to have that matching tab. Awesome. Okay, we'll leave that right there for now. Now we're going to move on to the next page that I kind of prepared ahead of time as far as cutting and inking and so forth. I do that because there again, it lies on time. Sorry, I had to get a drink. All right, so why is that sticking to that? Let me just see. It's because it came off the fabric. One page likes the other page, and they just want to hang out. Okay, this is that cool pocket, which I love how that turned out. I'll be doing those more often because they're fun. Now, you might say, why would you put polka dot on a polka dotted in a traveler's notebook with a polka dotted page? Well, why not? And so I also decided on this one we were going to use some fabric for pockets, but these are going to be a little different. They're smaller pockets, and they're going to go like this on each side. Then I'll just glue around them with Fabri-Tac. Let's just do that and get it done. Try not to go as crazy this time. I don't want it to glue. Okay, come on. Okay. There we go. One of these are going to be down in just a second. And I fit it to fit on in here perfect, so that should be good. And again, I'm going to let that dry. Since we've not got anything going where the tag goes, we can put our tag in there when it's ready. Hear that mower? That's my sweet husband. He knows I'm doing a video, but it's his birthday, and I just wouldn't tell him no, he can't do the yard. He'd do it anyway. I wouldn't tell him no, for one thing, but he was so excited to finish the guest bathroom so he could get out in the yard. Cut down that tree that was under a bush. Not kidding. It was a big tree too. You know, for being under a bush, it's like a cedar bush. Is like a big round ball that kind of comes to a point, and it's pretty, but it's had this tree growing out its side, which has made it not so pretty, but that's okay. It's taken care of now. It's gone. He dug up the stump and it actually had a stump. I mean, I've never seen one do that. So I don't know if somebody planted the bush over the tree and didn't realize there was a tree planted there. I don't know. Somebody may have seeded a tree, or, you know, but they drop seeds from their tree, the trees drop seeds. And that's how you get all the forest trees in the forest. So, yeah, I'm sure that's what the deal is. Okay, so I thought this rooster went well with this color scheme, and I had an extra rooster for some reason. So I'm thinking he can be the journaling card that goes right in here. And I'm going to slip him just right down in there, as simple as that. And then I cut out 2 tags, 3 inches by 5.5. And I had these 2 cards. I bought some extra cards too this time. But these 2 cards came in one of the add-on kits. But I just thought they were cute. And so rather than doing anything else, I'm just going to glue them on to decorate these sweet tags that are this polka dot, which I like on that, along with that red polka dot in the back and the yellow on the fabric. And it has red and black and white little egg shapes. And this is kind of egg shaped. If I had to say, I think it's pretty close to being egg shaped. So here is a farm family. It looks like it has all the animals: cow, horse, lambs, chickens, ducks. I don't see a pig in this one, but maybe he's in the other one. Or maybe not. So let's put him here on the left side. And I did do a shape around the corners of the tags. Just gives it a little fun look. And then on this one, we're going to do the other image. And both these, it looks like they were a set of cards that had two different farms in them. But man, they're so close. If it wasn't for the rainbow, it'd be hard to tell one card from the other while playing cards, you know. Here we go. Want to make sure these are pretty much the same height. Pretty good, pretty good. And I like the way those turned out. Nope, this one has a cat, chickens, dog, and ducks. And a fisherman. And a rainbow. What more could you ask for? All right, so those are done. Now we've got our journaling card in here, and that's taken care of. So on our fabric pockets, we've got these little tags. Now, I'm going to put, give me 1 second while I find them. I forgot to get my little safety pins out. Okay, there they are. I'm gonna pull them out of a drawer. Whoa, don't spill the safety pins. This is one of those Tim Holtz cans. I have several of them. I like to keep my tiny stuff in them. And I set them here on the desk. Now, you do have to pin these on or attach these somehow to your little fabric here. Now, I'm going to try to use one of these little gold ones because they're so small they don't hold much else. And I just thought I'd put it over here on this side. And then if you want to look at the punch outs that came in the kit and put one on there, you can. Or you could put an initial like C for cow and chicken, or P for pig, or H for horse. See, those are cute. All right, so let's do a red one on the other side. I like to buy these. You never know what to do with them. They're really hard to use, but when you do, they're so cute. And I think I just found a way to do it. I don't think I've ever used them on a fabric pocket before. I may have. Don't believe anything I say. It probably was so long ago that I wouldn't remember. This looks like a bigger. It is a bigger. Oh, that's all right. It doesn't matter what size it is. So you kind of want to keep this ring, you know, down a little bit. Now, as far as little pieces go, I do have this little chicken. But I think he's the last little punch out I have. But he would be cute, you know. But he's, see, I can't put him on there because there's a hole in it. But you can use it however you want. I'll put this in the last page that we did. It should be dry by now. Okay. Or close enough. Let me feel. Yeah. If I can get it out now. Whoopsie. The vellum may have decided to glue to the pocket, which it wouldn't matter if it did because we can just rip it off. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with it. It obviously... Oh, no, it didn't attach bad. I'm just going to pull it out if I can get my finger down there far enough. Note to self, don't glue pockets down. Okay. My husband wanted a wagon. A big work wagon, like, you know, you'd pull logs and rocks and stuff in. For his birthday, he had the yard in his mind when he was shopping for his birthday. I told him he could just get that and get something else. Nope, that's what I want for my birthday. Okay, there we go. Now, let's get back over here. We finished this. There wasn't a lot to it, and that's okay. But we'll see what we can add here. Let me see what I got. Thinking, do I have anything with little circles? And I know I have little circles, but do I want to put them there? You know, I don't know if they'll be appropriate there or not, but let's see what's in here. These are all the little cut aparts that she puts, you know, she'll punch some stuff. No, but there's some pink of the pink ones like that. Well, this isn't even the right container. Goofy me. Goofy me. Let me see what else I got. There's several containers in the kit. Oh, there's a couple more. You could even put flowers on there, like little red and yellow flowers. We might do that. Because, see, I don't have any big, any more punched out things from the kit. So, here's some tiny items. I don't even know what that means. Those don't look tiny, do they? Okay, let me get the, what did I say I was going to put on there? I just plumb forgot. Could put buttons, but I'm going to put flowers instead. That's what it was. Flowers. Flowers are out at the farm too, huh? If they don't eat everything. You know, farm animals can be little pigs. Haha. Get it? Okay. Trying to get a yellow one out here. If I can get one out. They're all mixed up. Got these at Hobby Lobby if you're interested. They have all different colors. You can get solid colors or a mix. I use all of them, really. I think that's going to look cute. So, let's glue those babies down. Okay, we've got the little red one. And you could still leave a little writing space. I think I'll do that. So whoever gets it will have a little space to write if they want. It's the little touches that makes your journal. So it's not really about, I mean, when you're decorating, the most important thing is the journaling, of course. That's what you buy it for. But it's always fun to journal when your book is fun. And in decorating, it's the little touches that makes a major difference in how your design turns out. Whether it says yay or ugh, you know. And that's my opinion. But anyway, so here is how this page turned out. And I think it turned out cute. Has the little floppy labels on it and the little cards and a journaling card in here of a long lost rooster. Can't find his hen. I don't know if that's true. I'm just playing. Okay, so we have two more. Let me see how much time we have. Okay, we probably have time to get let's do the bigger one first. Because, you know, sometimes you want the bigger one done. And then you can come back and do everything else. So on here we have a ledger paper and a tea stain paper. And this ledger paper folds out. Now, I'm trying to remember exactly what I wanted to do. Yes, I do design them and then can't remember. Now, I'm kind of doing veggies and fruits. So you can call this a tomato, or you can call it a gala apple. It looks like both, but really I'm leaning toward the apple. Isn't that pretty the way that is? We're going to put it on this time card. On one side it's blue on the time card, and on the other side it is red, so it goes really nicely. So I'm not going to glue it yet. I kind of want us to lay this out and then decide. Now we have this green polka dotted bag. I'm looking right at it. No, it's not an envelope. And it was in the kit. And I thought, because it's too big for one page, so I thought this fold would be nice because we can just fold it over here. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to put it here like this. It takes up a lot of journaling space, I know. But it just depends on how much journaling you do. For me, this is perfect. So we have room here for a tag. And we'll glue it down like this. And I think what I'll do is just start gluing. Now, I'm not going to glue anything extra in the back. And just trying to get it where I want it to be. So I'm going to put that right there. You want to push it and make sure it's going all the way up into the fold. And it might not be folded straight, and this might end up crooked. You can either straighten it or not even worry about it. And that's what I'm going to do. I don't care if it's perfectly straight. Yeah, these are the books that your family will go back and read when you're either on your deathbed or once you're gone. And they'll find out how much you love them. And this is the perfect place to put it. I'm just joking around. Okay, so here's the other half over here. And so we're going to go ahead and put the glue on here. Okay. We will probably have one more video on this journal before it ends up being finished. And if we have more, we'll do more. It just depends. I'm not like holding it to a certain day or anything. So over here, I was trying to think how I'm going to fix this to look. I think I decided to do the apple here, maybe. Maybe that's what I decided to do. So maybe put it here. I forget. Listen, I just designed these last night before I went to bed. And that will work if we bring it down. But yeah, that bag is crooked, and that's weird because I made sure it wasn't. I thought, but that's okay. It's not a big deal. Now over here on this side, I have a guest check. This guest check. And it's green, right? And I have this very old Garden Beans packaging for stringless beans. And I was looking for the date. I want to say it was the 50s that this was made. She was able to get a bunch of blank ones that had never been used, but they still are vintage. So we're going to glue that on here, just like this, and make it like a flip. So you can flip this up and journal. I'm not going to cover up anything of importance on the green bean pods packaging. Just going to get it even, then I'm going to flip it over and hold it in place and glue. And this would be fun to journal on. Or at least that's what I thought. Just bring it over Okay, then you flip it up, and there you go. You want to make sure there's no glue that seeped over to this side, because it will glue your papers together. That's something you have to watch when you make anything that's going in a book. All right, so there we go. Now, I am trying to decide, do I want this to be loose and put in a pocket? Not that, this. Or, I just worry that might not be big enough to slide that down inside there. Let me think, because my first instinct was to glue it like this in the center. You flip it up. If you want to add paper up here, you can. And I could, but I'm not going to cover this, so I would staple if I did that or something. But I don't know yet if I'm going to even do it. I like that. So I'm thinking, where did my tag go? This is what I was going to slide in here. If it fits now. You know, I thought it would fit. It will if you open it out for sure, because it's looser. But it may not fit when you fold it. It's what I may have to trim it down the edge a little bit. Yeah, I will, because see, it won't fold back. Well, it is folding back, but I'm still going to kind of give it a little sliver of a cut right there, which will have the tomatoes or the apples, and then you pull it out. Or we could put the apples on here. See, I can't decide. But then I thought, part of me thought we could do the, I don't know what I decided in the final hours. Or we could just do like this and do tomatoes. Now, oh no, I know what I was going to do on this one. I was going to decoupage or glue down some tomatoes and make this about tomatoes, chickens, and green beans. Okay, now, look at this little chicken, isn't he cute? Okay, let me just think for a minute. I know these were going to go on the bag, okay? And I did not decoupage them because I thought we could just put them on with just regular glue or glue stick is what I mean when I say regular. Like that's your regular glue, right? Not really. It's not. But that's how we're going to put these down. But let's place them all down first. We got a lot of doodahs in here for this page. Oh, and I'm remembering as we go along. Sort of, kind of. Okay, we have like 5 little tomatoes. And let's see, this one. One of them's going to kind of be going like this. The other one, stop that. Stop that behavior. This one is going to go up here in this corner. Like that. They're not going to go on the other side. So that will be folded under. But this one will be all the way to the left. That one will be all the way to the right. Then you'll have a couple tumbly like tomatoes. Okay, and then I have this extra one for something else. So let's do that real quick. Let's get those down onto our little bag. Now, I don't know how these are gonna fit, how we're gonna do this without ripping these, but let's just see. If I go real gentle, I think I can do it. And I'm talking about putting on the glue stick. You got to get it up pretty quick because it doesn't take long for this stuff to dry on you. Yeah, there we go. And I like the way that works, because if you don't have time to pull out, and you don't want to lay your next tomato into the glue you just used on the previous tomato, because that will tear your... These tomatoes came from a napkin that I had, or I got in the kit, one of the kits. I didn't get that quite up to the edge, but that's all right. Now let's put this one right here, off to the side, so we get it all by its little lonesome. And hang on to it so you don't rip it. Okay, here we go. This one's gonna go bottom left, my bottom left. It's gonna be just hanging out down here. Looking pretty. Looking pretty good. In a few months they will be, won't they? They'll really look good. And the last one we're going to put here in the middle. And I've got just a little tiny space left. Come off of there. All right. Okay, there you go. Sometimes, it tore. We'll try to push it back together. Dang it, I was trying to do it where it wouldn't. I was being super careful. I gotta get a drink. Okay, now let's tear this one off for now and move it out of the way while we continue. Okay, so I think I did put this on like a side tuck. And so I'm going to put glue down the two sides across the bottom. And you want to pay attention to which side you're going to put it on. So it's going to go like this. So I want to use this side. And we will make, that's what the little veggie tag was for. It can go behind this little guy. Yeah, see, you can have a flip here. If you decide you want to cover this, you can cover it. I'm going to leave that up to the person. Now, here is this little tag that can slide behind there. And we'll punch a hole right there in a minute. Okay, so now I'm thinking, did we use this? And I really don't know, but I think we did. I'm going to cut it down just a little bit. Give me a second. I want to cut it down enough that we can notice that it won't take so much energy to try to get it in and out of the pocket when I journal. I want the blue to be covered, and I want the red to be my journaling side. Has those sweet little lines. It's fun to just journal all over the place. At least I think so. So we're going to put this on here. And I'm just going to glue it the same way. Come on, come on. I had thought I would put it on paper, but I changed my mind. And who knows, maybe we'll make another pocket on the other side if there's room, you know? Okay. Here comes the apple tree, or topiary. The apple topiary. Oh, I like that. Isn't that fun? If you wanted to put a title or something here, like yummy, or, you know, it could say apples. It could say anything you want. You can handwrite it, or you can do it in another way. Okay, so this is going to end up in here, and it should fit now when this is closed. Let's see. Let me get in there. Perfect. Now we can top this with something if we decide we want to. Okay, now let's move on to the next side, which is over here. Now, I stamped this chicken and eggs on here, and I thought it would be cute to put this right up here. And this is just for decoration. Okay, this is not functional unless you want to make it a pocket. I don't need it in my journal, but you could make this as a pocket. But it didn't, I even picked out the right color glue for this thing. What can I say? Pretty good. Now we're going to have glue on the other side of this because there was a hole right here. Yep, there it is, right there. Don't want that all over you. Okay, go behind here and kind of wipe that off because it just keep going through if we don't. Okay, so we have it like this. Now, this is what I was thinking. Just what I was thinking. I have these mason jars that have chickens on them. But rather than use chickens, because you don't I guess you could can chickens. But I'm thinking it would look cute like this. Or it would look cute like this. I don't know. Maybe we'll do one of each. We'll just decide. I had it as orange in my brain last night. But that can change. Because see, now I'm having to ink the chicken side. I'm thinking the chickens will look cute because there's this chicken up here. But that's not the end of what's going on with the chicken. We are going to put little tiny tags. Little tiny tags on there. See these little tiny tags? Now, what you want to do is you want to hang this off of your... I think that's why I decided to use the other side, because you're just going to end up covering up your chickens. Anyway, I'm going to wrap this around, and we're going to get some tape off your desk. I'm going to get some tape, and you want to put the tape over the string. Now, and you're probably thinking, well, that tag just wanted to fall to the back. It is, but we're going to put a little dab of glue. Now, I'm just going to put a little dab of glue right here, little, tiny, just barely, any glue right there, so that it hangs, you know, where you can write something on it or not write something. Isn't that cute? That's cute. You gotta say, aw. I think it's adorable. And this one is the next one we're going to put on here. And it has a different shape as well. So this one's kind of stretchy, but we are going to tape it down as well. If I can get it to tape down. I think I hung this one over because it's totally, I didn't have two just alike. And all these little tags I've got, I did not have two that was alike. So I just took this one and it just, trying to remember how I got it to cooperate and go in the back. Let me see. I'm going to put a little bit of glue right here, and I'm going to glue it where I want it to end up. Okay, that way can only wrap it so far, right? Okay, let's do this one right here and wrap this one around. I want to tilt this out though. We're going to tilt this around and we're going to tape it. But don't take off on us, because it doesn't like it very much. Now when we glue this all down, it's going to be fine. It's not going to argue with you. If I can get all the tape off of here. I think these turned out really cute. Okay, so now let's glue this one down. And again, I'm just gluing the whole thing down. It's just really just to cover up where we flip the bag over. And I'm just centering it on the bag line, keeping it in the upright position. Now you can go in on this and doodle the cap, and I will do that. I just don't know if I'll do it on camera. I'll probably just paint it black or use a marker and do it black. Get over there. Let me glue you down. Okay. Here we go. We want to center this one between the two things right there. If you notice, I put one tag to the right and one to the left. Let me check our time. Okay. We have 2 minutes. So obviously, we're not going to get to do much more than this. What my plan was, and we could continue it in the next video, was to do this farmer's market right here. And what did I do with it? And I also have this little pocket, and I was going to put this on the tag. And we'll do something over here. But we'll have to pick up on that next time. Leave you a cliffhanger. But we got quite a bit done. We got this side tuck going on. And we'll poke holes in those. And so we'll try something on those whenever we finish all of it. And then we have one more tag to make for the other one on this side over here. So you're just going along. You're like, oh, how cute. Bum, 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 boom. And right here you could put chicken and dumplings. Whatever you decide to freeze. Broth. Get what I'm saying? Okay, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. If an hour's too long, please let me know. I do not edit, so we won't get to do as much because I don't edit because I am not computer savvy. And I'd have to have my husband do it, and right now he's way too busy doing all the remodels on the house. And so that probably will happen for another year. Maybe after that, when he doesn't have anything else to do, which he wouldn't tell you would ever happen, we could do that. All right, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.